The galaxy was dying. Star systems that had once shined brightly were now darkened shells drifting silently in space. Reports came from every corner. Entire colonies swallowed by unknown forces. Fleets of alien civilizations destroyed before they could even respond. The cause of this destruction was a mystery, but one name appeared in every message whispered across the void: Vorlax. Humans had always thought of themselves as minor players in the galaxy. Earth had grown, built cities, explored space, but their fleets were small compared to the massive starships of other civilizations. Their weapons were simple in design, their ships slower, their influence almost invisible. Many alien races dismissed humans as unremarkable, unable to take part in galactic battles that had raged for centuries. Yet, that night, when the first distress signals reached Earth, everything changed. The messages arrived as encrypted pulses of light from distant systems. Scientists and military officers crowded around consoles in Earth's orbital command centers, their eyes wide as each message revealed horrifying details. Planets reduced to ash, cities vanished in moments, and always the same ominous signature followed. Energy readings that could only come from a living predator. Vast and ancient, moving with intent across star systems. Admiral Liara Khan, head of Earth's space defense, stared at the latest transmission. "This is worse than anything we imagined," she said. Her voice trembled, but only slightly. She had been trained for crises, yet nothing in her career had prepared her for this. "They are not just attacking randomly. They are hunting. They are organized." The room was silent. Even the brightest scientists and strategists could not grasp the scale of what humanity faced. For the first time, humans understood that their survival depended not only on their own courage, but on actions that no one else would attempt. Then, the discovery was made. Deep within the archives of Earth's old military complexes, hidden for centuries, lay a secret almost forgotten. Buried under layers of dust and disuse, maps of orbital stations and remote asteroid bases revealed something incredible. The long battle titans. These were no ordinary war machines. Ancient humans had built them in the early days of space exploration, long before the galaxy had known humanity's potential. Each titan was a biomechanical marvel, a combination of advanced technology and living systems, powered by cores that could think, adapt, and even feel. They were designed for battles so massive, so dangerous, that no human pilot could survive them alone, and now, the galaxy needed them. Captain Rin Acker, a young but daring officer, was sent to one of the Titan bases hidden on a frozen asteroid at the edge of the solar system. He stepped onto the metallic platform, the echo of his boots the only sound in the cold silence. Around him, towering machines slept in their chambers, their massive frames shrouded in protective shields. Each one was dormant, yet the air vibrated with a sense of potential energy. "Are you sure they can be awakened?" Rin asked the engineer beside him, a small, wiry woman named Selamiro. "They can," she replied, her fingers flying over the control console. "But once they do, there is no turning back. They were built for one purpose: to fight threats that ordinary fleets cannot stop. The galaxy is calling them now, and they will answer, if we can interface with them." Rin swallowed hard. The scale of what he was about to do was terrifying. One wrong move could destroy the entire station, or worse, awaken the Titans in anger rather than cooperation. Yet deep in his chest, a spark of excitement grew. Humanity had always been underestimated. Perhaps it was finally time to show the galaxy what they were truly capable of. With a hum, the first Titan activated. Its massive eye-like sensors glowed, scanning the room. Pistons hissed, armor plates shifted, and a low, resonant growl echoed through the base. Rin and Sela stepped back, awe and fear entwined. "It's alive," Rin whispered. "Yes," Sela said, her voice steady despite the shiver running down her spine. "And it knows it must fight." No sooner had the Titan fully activated than sensors detected movement outside. A fleet of Vorlax scouts emerged from the darkness, their shapes shifting in strange alien forms. Energy radiated from them in waves, distorting space itself. The first contact had begun. Rin watched as the Titan stepped forward, massive feet crushing the frozen ground beneath it. Its movements were precise, calculated, and terrifying. With a roar that echoed across the asteroid, it launched an energy pulse, scattering the Vorlax ships in an instant. The scouts were fast, but they were no match for the Titan's ancient design. Back in Earth's command center, Admiral Khan monitored the battle with a mixture of fear and wonder. "They said humans were weak," she muttered. They were wrong. The battle was short but decisive. The Vorlax scouts retreated, leaving a trail of shattered ships in their wake. The Titan stood over the battlefield like a silent guardian, ready for the next challenge. But even in victory, there was no celebration. The signals from other systems were clear. This was only the beginning. Across the galaxy, other civilizations began to notice. Ships from distant alliances paused in shock as the humans' Titans moved through space. They had expected humans to hide, to plead for help, to surrender. Instead, humanity had awakened weapons of unimaginable power, and they were ready to fight back. Captain Rin looked up at the glowing sensors of the Titan, a sense of destiny filling him. "This is just the start," he said. "We have waited too long. Now, we rise." The galaxy, silent for eons in the face of endless wars and ancient predators, had called for help, and humanity, underestimated, overlooked, and dismissed, was answering. The long battle Titans were awake. The fight for survival had begun, and for the first time, humans would not simply hope to survive. They would lead. As the stars stretched endlessly beyond the viewport, the first waves of Vorlax ships were already on the move. Humanity's time of silence was over. The galaxy would see for the first time the strength of a race that refused to bow, refused to hide, and refused to fail. The Titans had risen. The galaxy had seen humans awaken their ancient weapons, the long battle Titans, and fear began to spread among those who had once dismissed Earth. Yet the Vorlax were not deterred. Their presence grew stronger each day. Entire star systems vanished, leaving nothing but black voids in their wake. Humanity realized that survival would require more than one Titan. It would require strategy, courage, and the ingenuity that had always defined their race. Captain Rin Acker stood on the bridge of the Titan Aegis, its massive armor gleaming under distant starlight. Around him, engineers and AI operators worked tirelessly, preparing the Titan for deployment. The first skirmish had been a test. Now humanity would face the full force of the Vorlax. "Sir," reported Lieutenant Sela Miro, "we've confirmed multiple Vorlax fleets moving toward the Proxima sector. Their formations suggest coordination. This is not random. They are hunting civilizations with precision." Rin clenched his fists. "Then we must meet them with the same precision. Prepare the other Titans. We move at first light." The long battle Titans were unlike any weapon the galaxy had ever seen. Each was unique, designed for a specific purpose. Aegis Titan, towering in defense, capable of generating planetary shields and absorbing immense damage. Nova Titan, harnessed raw energy, able to launch devastating attacks across star systems. Grav Titan, mastered gravity itself, able to manipulate enemy fleets, redirecting their weapons or immobilizing them entirely. The humans began coordinating with alien races who had once scoffed at them. Star admirals from other civilizations approached cautiously, uncertain whether humans were allies or reckless adventurers. But the demonstration of the Titans' power changed their minds. Slowly, coalitions were formed. Fleets that had once been fragmented now acted together under the guidance of humans, with the Titans as their spearhead. The first coordinated battle occurred in the Proxima sector, a cluster of star systems already under Vorlax assault. The human strategy was simple but brilliant. The Titans would engage the Vorlax directly, drawing their attention, while allied fleets would strike from multiple angles. Aegis moved first, stepping onto the battlefield like a god of war. Its immense shields absorbed incoming energy blasts, creating a protective barrier over nearby human ships. Nova Titan followed, unleashing streams of concentrated energy that shattered Vorlax vessels before they could close in. Grav Titan manipulated the very fabric of space, slowing enemy ships and creating turbulence that sent swarms of predators careening into one another. Even the alien commanders watching could not help but marvel. "Humans," said Admiral Trex of the Zilari fleet, "you fight with creativity that no other race has shown. Your Titans, they are more than machines. They are proof that humans can lead the galaxy." The Vorlax responded with a surge of raw power. From the darkness, a colossal predator ship emerged, larger than any battle station the galaxy had ever seen. Its energy pulsed like a heartbeat, devouring light and matter alike. Entire moons trembled as it moved. Rin's voice rang out over the comms. This is what we prepared for. Titans, engage! Show them what humans are capable of. The battle shook the sector. Aegis deflected blasts that would have destroyed entire fleets while Nova fired relentless streams of energy, striking weak points in the Vorlax vessel's armor. Grav Titan twisted space itself, creating miniature black holes that trapped enemy fighters. Human pilots coordinated with precision, learning from the Titans and each other, turning the chaos of battle into a symphony of strategy. Yet victory did not come easily. One Titan, Nova, was critically damaged when the Predator ship released a wave of energy that overloaded its systems. Sparks flew and its energy streams faltered. Captain Rin, piloting Aegis, maneuvered to shield Nova, taking the brunt of the attack. "Hold together," Rin shouted. "We are human. We adapt, we survive." The rallying cry inspired not just the human crews but allied fleets as well. Silari ships pressed forward, following human strategies and attacking with precision. Slowly, piece by piece, the Predator ship weakened. Grav Titan trapped the creature in a gravity field, immobilizing it long enough for Nova to fire a final concentrated blast. The enormous Vorlax vessel disintegrated, leaving only fragments drifting through space. But the cost was high. Nova Titan's systems were severely damaged. Some engineers feared irreparable. Several human and alien ships had been destroyed. And in the aftermath, the survivors discovered something chilling. The Vorlax were not acting on instinct. Their attacks were coordinated by a central intelligence, a force that was aware of every move the humans made. Admiral Khan spoke in Earth's command center. "They are not random predators," she said grimly. "They are being directed by something ancient, something that has waited a long time to strike." This war is far from over. Across the galaxy, humans began to understand a truth that had always been their strength. They were underestimated not because they were weak, but because no other race had truly understood their ability to adapt, to innovate, and to lead. The long battle Titans were more than weapons. They were symbols of human ingenuity and courage. Captain Rin stood on the bridge of Aegis, watching the stars. "The galaxy thinks we are small," he said softly. "They think we are weak, but we are not. We are human, and we will rise." In the weeks that followed, humanity worked tirelessly to repair Nova Titan and upgrade all the Titans. Scientists discovered hidden features within the AI cores, abilities the original builders had designed for extreme circumstances. Humans unlocked new powers, finding ways to synchronize Titan systems with entire fleets, making them more than just machines. They became extensions of human strategy, human will, human courage. The Vorlax attacks continued, each one testing human resolve, but each time, humans and their Titans adapted. Allies who had doubted them now relied on their leadership. The galaxy, once dismissive of Earth, began to whisper a new name with respect: humans, the Titans of the stars. Yet, even in triumph, humans understood that a larger challenge awaited. The Vorlax intelligence remained unknown, its motives hidden in the darkness beyond the stars. And somewhere, watching the rise of humanity, it began to prepare its most devastating strike yet. Captain Rin looked toward the stars, determination in his eyes. "We have won battles, but the war is only beginning." The galaxy called for help and we answered. Now we will show the universe what it means to face humanity and survive. The Titans had ascended. The galaxy had taken notice. And humanity, once small and overlooked, was now a force that could not be ignored. The galaxy trembled. Entire star systems held their breath as the Vorlax intelligence revealed its true power. It was no longer content to send fleets of predators. It had begun a direct assault on the galactic core, a place of unimaginable energy where the balance of the galaxy was maintained. If the Vorlax succeeded, countless civilizations would be erased, and reality itself could be reshaped in their image. Captain Rin Acker stood on the bridge of Aegis, staring at the massive projection of the Vorlax forces. "This is it," he said quietly. "The final battle. We have prepared for this moment, but we must be smart. We cannot fight blindly." Around him, engineers and pilots worked frantically. The long battle Titans were fully repaired, upgraded, and now synchronized with entire fleets. Nova Titan hummed with new energy. Grav Titan's gravity systems had been enhanced, and Aegis's shields could now extend over Allied ships across vast distances. Humans had unlocked the full potential of their ancient weapons. Lieutenant Selamiro, standing beside Rin, pointed at the map. "Sir, the Vorlax intelligence is massive. Their energy core is protected by layers of predators, shields, and distortions. But if we strike at the right moment, we can reach it. Rin nodded. We will not just strike. We will outthink them. We will adapt. We will win. Humans never back down. Humans never give up. As the fleets approached the galactic core, the first waves of Vorlax attackers collided with the Titans. The battle was immense. Energy storms lit up space as Nova Titan unleashed concentrated blasts, ripping through the enemy lines. Grav Titan twisted gravity around enemy ships, sending entire formations tumbling into one another. Aegis created shields that protected allied fleets, giving them the strength to hold their ground. For every Vorlax ship destroyed, 2 more seemed to appear. Their intelligence coordinated every move, anticipating human strategies and adapting quickly. But humans had something the Vorlax could not predict: ingenuity and courage. Captain Rin and his team devised maneuvers that no algorithm could predict. One Titan feigned a retreat, drawing a Vorlax fleet into a gravity trap laid by Grav Titan. Another Titan launched a series of energy pulses that overloaded enemy shields, allowing Nova to strike at the Vorlax core directly. Every move was a combination of strategy, timing, and human daring. Amid the chaos, a shocking revelation came. Sensors detected that the Vorlax intelligence had once been a part of an ancient galaxy-wide civilization, destroyed long ago by the very first humans. Its anger, its hunger for dominance was centuries old. It had returned not just to conquer, but to erase the legacy of humanity. Rin's voice rang through the comms. This is not just survival. This is history. We are the inheritors of our ancestors' strength. We will not let it be erased. Titans forward. The battle reached the heart of the galactic core. The Vorlax intelligence manifested in a massive energy form, pulsing with light and darkness, warping space itself. It lashed out with energy waves, aiming to crush the Titans and obliterate the fleets. But humanity did not falter. Aegis positioned itself between the intelligence and the fleets, its shields extending like a glowing barrier across the core. Nova fired precise energy strikes, each one calculated to hit weak points in the Vorlax energy form. Grav Titan manipulated gravity to slow the attacks, giving human and allied pilots time to maneuver. The battle raged for hours. Stars around the galactic core flickered as immense energy waves collided. The galaxy watched in awe as humans, once dismissed as weak, led fleets of multiple civilizations against a foe that had terrified the galaxy for centuries. Finally, the moment came. Rin and his team noticed a pattern in the Vorlax intelligence's attacks. A rhythm, a flaw in its adaptation. Nova Titan channeled all its energy into a single focused blast, while Grav Titan held the intelligence in place with a massive gravity field. Aegis extended its shields to protect allied ships and stabilize the battlefield. The energy blast hit the Vorlax core. It exploded in a brilliant flash, sending shockwaves across the galactic core. The intelligence screamed through the void, its energy dispersing into harmless particles. One by one, the remaining Vorlax predators were destroyed or fled into deep space. Silence followed. The stars shone brightly again. For the first time in centuries, the galaxy breathed a collective sigh of relief. Humanity had not only survived, they had prevailed. In the aftermath, humans and allied civilizations gathered to assess the damage. Entire fleets had been lost, but the majority survived. Planets that were on the brink of destruction were saved, and civilizations that had once doubted humanity now hailed them as leaders, strategists, and heroes. Captain Rin stood on the deck of Aegis, looking at the repaired Nova and Grav Titans beside him. "We did it," he said softly. "We showed the galaxy that humans are not just survivors. We are warriors, innovators, and protectors. We are the Titans of the stars." Admiral Liara Khan addressed the galaxy over communications. "Today, humanity has risen. We have faced the impossible and overcome. Let this be a message to all civilizations. When the galaxy cries for help, humans will answer. And when darkness rises, we will stand, fight, and protect life itself." Across the galaxy, planets and fleets lit beacons in celebration. Humans were no longer underestimated. Their courage, ingenuity, and relentless spirit had united civilizations, defeated an ancient predator, and safeguarded the future of countless worlds. Yet, even in victory, humans knew this was not the end. The galaxy was vast and threats could arise again. But one truth was certain: humanity had proven its place in the stars. They had awakened ancient power, mastered it, and shown that courage and intelligence could overcome even the most fearsome enemies. As Captain Rin gazed into the endless expanse of space, he saw a horizon filled with possibilities. The Titans would continue to stand guard, a symbol of human strength. The galaxy had witnessed a new chapter in history, one written not by fear, but by the unwavering will of humanity. And so, the long-battled Titans remained vigilant, ready for the next challenge. Humanity had risen, not just to survive but to lead. The galaxy would remember this moment for generations, the moment when humans answered the call, faced the darkness, and emerged as the true guardians of the stars.